Hello, good morning. Thank God it's Friday, and welcome to A.Y.O radio station UK. Today we have our lovely presenter, Nikkydiva. She will be talking about determination. Remember, this is the show that everyone has been waiting for, being inspired. Today's topic is determination. I hope you have a good day and I hope you enjoy this show. You're live on A.Y.O radio.
Hello everyone out there. Welcome to another episode of a lovely program, Inspired. On our little station, A.Y.O radio Q. It's me, Adinke, aka on the program today, we're going to talk about determination. Today's program is on determination. What I say, what I stand on, what I agree. Let me talk to you after talk about what is the last week because of this that you were every channel and last week's program. Last week's program is just about stress and pain, the benefit of baking and the benefit of pain. We spread a lot about the topic, we realize the best on how to treat yourself, and how to help yourself, and the main thing is education, but the most upper benefiting is the brain. Everything that God says and created and says and what you ask us to, your inner system is fixed for you, not a special basis. Actually, we describe the life of the program, and I can see different comments, different contributions, and different people do it so nice and very, very interesting. And we're going to talk about determination on your state program. We're talking about determination. What is the meaning of determination? How can you determine? What is the reason for you to determine? And how can you be determined? First, we have got to different points based on research of people trying to make their own idea about determination. My name is Nikkydiva, A.Y.O radio. I'm talking about Inspired. For any contribution or comments, you can call an studio number which is +4779 311 78486. I repeat again, for any contribution or call on today's program, you call an studio number which is +4479 311 78486. I'm talking about determination. What is the meaning of determination? How can you be determined? In every human being in this life, there may be a reason before you can determine. I want to talk about what determination is all about. The meaning of determination. Because every out there just believe that I have to take it, and they have the same determination. We all have many desires, we have many wishes. So God gave us what to determine for. Something that God gave us to the very thing. Because determine because without having a vision. Because determine because without having a goal. Everything in our life is history. So don't do the way it's good and do. Determine the way the future will look like. Let's talk about determination. Determination, no matter what you want to achieve in this life, there are two things. There are two key factors that will start every time you set a goal. Like I said earlier, it's to determine without having a goal. The first is determination and the second is motivation. You can't set a goal to this life without having these two keys. And these two keys also makes you excel keep going. And key factors are determination and motivation. That's a thing that will motivate you. That's a thing will come around you that will motivate you, that will make you to determine. You don't determine unnecessarily. You might be among your friends, and you sit and feel like, wow, I have to determine. I know that it. Before you can determine, something must motivate you, either positively or negatively. Yes. Determination is broken. It's a terminal is broken. And the meaning of determination is the feminine of broken. It relates to feminine. It is often stated that determination is the key to success. One fact, determination is the key to success. If you don't determine, you can't go to anywhere in this life. You just feel like an empty garden. When you determine, you change your dreams, you change your goals. Everything because of your determination. And what motivates the people around you? What motivates what you're seeing around you? You feel you are still in this life. And because what is motivated is determined. Because it's determined unnecessarily. Determination can also be said as the common strength or tenacity of the mind to sustain and carry out their will and translate their dreams and desire into reality. Determination gives you the strength for you to achieve your goals. And determination gives you the power to translate your goals into reality. Also, to achieve your goals and desire in life, you must also have self-determination, which keeps you going, and also motivates you to choose a career. Because without self-determination, you won't achieve your goals. But people will give up easily, like from 5 to 8. Determination is a key. Before you can determine, you have to take the goal. And life, God gives everybody at their own pace and desire in life. Most people get that right specific 5 to 8 to make sure you achieve your goals. I want you to determine the goal determination. Because everybody determines. But the reason is once you yourself, you determine yourself. As in, your full determination keeps you going. Your full determination keeps you moving and keeps chasing your dreams. Well, if you don't determine, and that's how this determination is nothing. Yeah, let them out like this, that is like that. It's good faith. But what you add in yourself, it makes the determination come to reality, which is the self-determination. One thing, I believe that if you want to succeed at achieving your goals, you must have determination. A person who lacks determination consumes a lot, and it is always in hurry. He does not have time to think about his business. If you don't have determination, you will complete every time. Right, it's stressful. This is bad. You complete every second of your life because you don't have that constant determination. If you have determination, you won't complain. You need to even know that actors that you just to stay the challenge of life and make sure you get to your goals. And make sure your dream comes to reality. We're talking about determination of today's program. It Inspired by Nikkydiva. On your radio station, A.Y.O. For this people joining us on this today's program, you can just call us on our studio number for any contribution, comment, suggestion, and our studio number which is +4479 311 18486. Our current determination, we have different kind of factors. We have the IC factors, family factors, neighborhood factors. All these factors are what to look around you. All these factors are what to see around you. Let's talk about the IC factors. The IC factors just to stay around the society. I mean, the things in society and the country that you don't like or that you like. It goes in two aspects, negativity and positivity. Some can be becoming in this life with the negativity and positivity. What is the negative aspect of it? Like society, just for example, I see some people in the morning, just out there, taking alcohol early in the morning, without doing anything, and think to yourself, God, I don't want to be like these people. God, I have to be different from these people. They said, I am still about myself. I want to be a total change person. I don't want to be like Jane. And to the best thing you say, like I said, Jane that day, I talk to yourself, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. All because self-determination. And you becoming a state of negativity in society. You becoming a state of things in society and say, I don't want to do this. So, people becoming very affected your area brains. Junior practice, making Christian elementary, helping our society, affecting the people of the community. And I was like, talk to yourself, I don't want to be like this guy. I want to put you face again. Just constant determination. I will be becoming the aspect of the negativity in the society. Because most of those guys, people are taking around, taking the money. Obviously, I'm making the cutting down in society. And you say to yourself, I want to be, I don't want to be like this. I want to be different from this. That is becoming a negative place for the society. And then for the positive side, we determine the positive side is the most interesting part of the determine. When you look at story and say, me, I want to be like this person. Me, be like that person. That is, we are determined and the place of the positive side. You don't want to do this, you don't want to do that. And there are different things on how to be determined to achieve something great in life. And which I believe, for these things, you can also achieve a dream in life. There are different things of which you can use to achieve a dream in life. Nobody is possible. But you just try our best. And but before that, you determine to become someone in life, doesn't mean you have to remain. The more you determine to work, the more you work hard. It's like a full of challenges. Everything in your life is a challenge, and which you have to fight. So you can overcome the challenges of this life. The tips are manage your time. When we talk about you managing your time to achieve or to determine in this life, every day you talk about this, that, you don't know this, you don't know that. But the thing is just for you to focus on a particular something you want to achieve. Once you focus on a change, or what you set aside to achieve in life, you are just there to go. You know, how people you meet with sometimes determine on how you're going to live your life. Okay, you talk about managing your time. Before you can achieve your goal in this life, you have to manage your time. No matter how hard you try, if you don't know how to manage your time, then success is a fast thing for you. You better start managing your time efficiently. You have to manage your time in every aspect. Because even 24 hours is not enough for you to set your goals. Even 24 hours is not enough for you to achieve your dream. The best you have to do is just to set your time, manage your time. So do activities is just there for you to achieve a goal to the dream. Secondly, you make a to-do list. You make a list of things required to do. Don't make your list as a possible thing to achieve by including everything to do in a single day. Not just write a list how to do the next 5 years, how to achieve it, the next 2 years, how to achieve it, the next 3 years. In fact, the next 6 months, how to achieve this, you write it down the list. And every morning you wake up, you check out the list and say to yourself, these are my goals, I want to achieve them. In fact, you can bring down your 20 years old to 10 years goal, to 10 years. You can even break it down to 5 years. You can even break a 5-year goal to 3 years. Because the more you break it down, the more you work hard to achieve them. Because time is for nobody. Give yourself time to reflect over the day you had. Talk to somebody with whom you are really close to. Were you able to complete the task? I believe you waking up every day, also wake up with a goal and stand up today how to achieve this. You are going out today how to achieve that. And when you come back to the night, you talk to yourself, like, okay, have you achieved your goals today? Because, okay, have you achieved what you plan to achieve today? That means you give yourself a reflect about the day you had and ask, have I achieved what I plan to achieve? Have I achieved what I plan to achieve today? You ask yourself. Nobody will ask you. Nobody is determining your goals for you. You have the way to determine your goals for yourself. And the best you can do, take a step back and really the way you take today. And like, they achieve it. I did not. Why did I achieve it goals today? And then why did I achieve it? You ask yourself this question. So, even without you actually sitting down yourself to ask yourself this question, you can't grow, you can't achieve it. Because the more you feel like, I still have no ways above me, I still have no place to live to lie. It's the people of God things and always for nobody. Another thing for you to determine and then when you need to achieve your goals is having confidence in yourself. Yes, that's the reason. As I say, actually, the better part of it, the people that you having confidence. If you have confidence in yourself, nobody can change you. Nobody can change your dream. Because the confidence is what keeps you going also. Yes, because changes are uncomfortable. And we women have a tendency to avoid changes and to ignore as possible. If you want to achieve something, you have to break the comfortable child of yours. You will face failure at the beginning and don't let them discourage you. Try until you succeed. Yes. In best case to just ask confidence yourself. Nobody pastor, like I said earlier. We are just trying, and we have to keep on trying. There are many people out there that have failed many times, of which me and you don't know that how many times they have failed. They always count on their success. I can't put in this life without you having any challenges to the life. Don't be faced with challenges, everyday challenges, you have to face. And the more you face with challenges, the more you achieve your goals. If you are scared of the challenges and you can't go anywhere. If you are scared of your dream and you can't go anywhere. You just have to have the confidence in yourself. If you have to believe in yourself, that's amazing. You have to believe. But the more you believe in yourself, you say to yourself every morning, okay, this thing you can do it. Okay, that thing you can do it. So you become confident. But when you like in the morning, you ask yourself, I want to do this. Can I achieve my goals? You are trying to bring yourself backward and telling me, can I achieve my goals? Or, for example, when you wake up in the morning, check out your list. You say, look at my goals. Can I achieve it? Can I succeed? I mean, if you ask me something like question, I'm sorry, you can't achieve it. And when you look at the lady, with true confidence in yourself, I said, this is my goal, I will achieve it. This is my goal and vision, I am going to achieve it. Without confidence in you, you keep on going. That confidence in you keeps you moving every day. And just as I'm talking about, don't believe that stress is necessary. So to achieve it, I have to stress yourself. Stress every part of your face going to achieve it. Yes, achieving success, stress you. You don't have to totally stop yourself from enjoying. Be yourself to achieve your dreams. Because the more you're thinking about the stress, I'm sorry, you can't just go anywhere. Just keep on going for you to achieve the dreams. As I said earlier, you can just determine in different parts of which you want to. Because, okay, for those people in our program today, this program is talking about determination. What are the reasons why you have to determine? And the why must you determine? And the what is determination? And the presenter for today's topic is A.Y.O, Nikkydiva. And the student number for you to call or contribute is +447931178486. We have talked a lot because we talked about the meaning of the definition, which is the experiment of a purpose. I talked about determination and the tips on how to determine and how can you be determined. And for you to check your comments on the WhatsApp page, you can call on 090-9279-2651. Also check me on Instagram at the19, that's my Instagram ID. And for any contribution or sponsorship, you can call on +447931178486. And there is also factors of family factors. Because the family in your family, like, I want to be treated for my daddy. Because of the family, I want to be treated for my daddy or for my mom. Yes, permission. You look at the daddy in the morning and say to yourself, I want to be different from this man. I look at the mom and say to yourself, I want to be different from this woman. It's called family factors. Well, like, just say to yourself, I want to be greater than my daddy. It's called determination. So because family factors of determination, you look at someone and say, Daddy, I'll be better than you. I'll achieve more better than you. It's called determination. Because if you don't determine, you can't just achieve it. It makes it for you to determine. Developing determination and motivation in many ways is what different from developing yourself. There are just a lot of things and different ways which you can determine. Let's talk about a lady. We can also determine the negative and the positive way. Like for example, when you go in, as she says the person of lady. When she said that she said to let her and said to herself, I don't have to go to the stage. You don't get it. And when she's determined, she lady, I don't want to play prostitute. She said to herself, I want to be treated for this girl. It is called determination. She said to herself, if that architect has to achieve it, that means becoming a prostitute. It's called determination. And then determine your life in different aspects. You can determine in school, you can determine in the office, you can determine in your society. You can also determine how to do like the position you can. And you will know maybe looking at the position you can and want to do like you. It's also the goal. and you can achieve when you believe in yourself. You can achieve all aspects of your dream and your goals in life. What is determined and what is believe in yourself, the way success is as easy as any other thing. Because if you don't determine, you can't go anywhere in this life. The best just for you to determine on how to live your life and stay good for your future and continue your dream. And I say one thing, in this life, if there is nothing chasing you, and that's what I'm saying, you have to say something. Because if you're not chasing anything in this life, you can't go to anywhere, you can't achieve anything. And something like this, I mean, sorry, if you don't have any problem, you are free. Relax. If you don't have a problem, credit yourself. Yes. If you don't have a problem, credit yourself. Because once you don't have any problem, my God, you are nothing. Once you don't have any problem, I'm sorry, you are nothing. Because you can't go to anywhere. You can't move forward. But the more you believe in yourself, I said, I want to do this, I want to do that. That's the way it keeps you going. And there are different ways of which determination of the most important and direct consequences of determination is the power of focus. If you want to determine this life, you have to have focus, perseverance, patience. You have always things you are going to achieve it. Or the will of continuing in the face of adversity is another. Faith in your goals and your ability to for your determination. Discipline and determination go together. Without discipline and self-control, it is difficult to take the path of action and pursue it unto the end. You can often strengthen your resolve by constantly remembering your purpose and goals every day. So determination greatly depends upon the strength of your desire or how badly you need something. The clarity of your goals, the strength of your purpose, and the mental attitude. It also depends on your endurance of pain and suffering and your ability to manage an uncertain determination. Like I said, when you can determine this, you have to pass through a lot. And before you can even achieve, that's the main thing. Determining is not the purpose, but you achieving what you determine. Yes, determining the normal thing, I don't determine, I don't do that, and make it. I want to become president, I want to become governor, I want to become as secular as this staff. I want to be like this for always. I want to be like many people out there when you're active. I want to be like them. You can say it. But you need to just produce just try your best to achieve everything to make yourself. The best you can just try and put the possible things to take the challenges and make sure you achieve your goals. We're talking about determination on today's program. The name of the presenter is Miss Adenike. We're talking about determination for those people just joining us. We're talking a lot about determination, the meaning of determination, how can you determine, and what is determination, and the tips on which you can use to achieve your goals. We have mentioned different tips earlier. The tips on how to manage your time, what to do, give a quick time to reflect, how confident you are, to move your dream, and make it into reality. We have talked a lot. I'd like to contribute. You can call us on our studio number +444 7931 178486. And thank you. Drop your comment or contribution. You can also join me on WhatsApp. It's my WhatsApp number 090-9279-2651. Or you can also call the studio number. And to join me on Instagram as Nikkydiva. So, like say that examination is treated in different ways. Examination is the council say examination is the leading factor in success. Without examination, we may never reach our goals. And I believe that if you want to succeed at achieving your goals, you must also have self-determination. Because without self-determination, when you reach an obstacle or something holding you back, you might quit and never get past the barrier. Other people have the power to help in motivating you to try harder, but in the end, you need to be the one to have determination, drive, and dedication, keep going and continue to fight your goals. Everybody around you might try that thing. Yes, everybody around you will motivate you. But the best thing for you to motivate yourself, talk to yourself, determine yourself. You know that help in achieving your dreams in this life, it is you. They might only give you the guidelines. They might only talk to you. But nobody can help you, and you to help yourself. First, talk to yourself. They might give you different tips on how to achieve your goals. People are able to do that. But they can never help you in achieving your goals and do that yourself. And if in your life, don't waste it. You want to accomplish your goal because it is yours. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your life. If your life does not have a remedy, you just got one shot at a great called life. Don't waste it. You have the right to live the best of your life and get the best and give the best to the world. You have it yourself. Nobody can help you. Achieving your goals, you have to just do it yourself. Nobody can help you achieving your goals. And I'm going to say, you can never get the best in every woman's life. Because if you don't determine, if you are not going anywhere, you need to move and teach in this life. Because you just won't play like a stagnant water. But you determine and believe yourself and get you will get to where you're going to. What picture of people outside there with many dreams and visions? And the good thing is that the people around me sometimes determine a lot too. The people try to keep determine how to achieve your goals. So when you yourself you are determined to achieve certain things, but the friends are moving around with, they don't reason the way you are living. So you just try to prepare yourself from such friends. They are not helping you. Thank you very much. I'm going to see you again this time next week on the same program on the same station, A.Y.O Radio UK. My name is Nikkydiva. Thank you for listening to today's program. Thank you very, very much. And outside goes to all the UK presenters and our audience of digital nationalists and my beloved listeners out there. I said thank you very, very much. Thanks for your time. Thanks for listening to today's program. Once again, my name is Nikkydiva. You can also the WhatsApp.
This is the master. I'm making now with DJ journalist. The best DJ on the classic one, daddy. My goes on the coast.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
This is This is the master. I'm making now with DJ journalist. The best DJ on the classic one, daddy. My goes on the coast.
Friday Church, each and every Friday night, come and experience something different. Friday Church, and then Red Bar, upper floor, with 19 Cameron Road, London SC50HQ, 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. Last entrance at 2:30 a.m. music policy, a mixture of all different party bands, DJs on rotation, DJ Addict, DJ Triple M, DJ Fantasy, DJ Sucker, and DJ Beta, MC Mega D. DJs available all night for April and birthday bookings. Call 07956 988 627. Friday Jump. It's here again. The new bedroom magazine is out. In this edition, read about Babasala, the man who taught King Sunny Ali how to play the guitar. Visitors Esther Ajayi Yadura's show, celebrating unity in the Holy Spirit, a legendary band, Sir Victor Whitefall. Read also Nollywood stories, Pete Edochie, the gifted artist in Silent Rose, Joker Silva, veteran film director Colette Bolano, Richard Newford Damager, Nicky Ron, Omotomajade Kennedy, and others. Also featuring Alibaba, legendary Nigerian stand-up comedian of all times, Yemi Anadi, Tokwe Anabi. Wow, what a package! Check these and other stories out at www.yedumagazine.com. Download the e-magazine at www.yedumagazine.com. Buy a copy at designated stores, eBay, or download the apps on Google Play and Apple Store. For advert placements, please call 477-9301-7688. Yedu Magazine. Get your copy now.
I just wanna be successful. I just wanna be successful. Hey, this is Rosemary and Rome Care from Nigeria, and we just want to wish A.Y.O on radio a happy new year. We love you. Hey, DJ Ali, #1 DJ in London, represents in Nigeria. #1 DJ in the whole world. The best DJ is DJ Harry. If you don't have him, then you got nothing. Give it up for DJ Harry. Yeah.
Yeah, drop it, DJ Ali. This is Ugly Kid. I'm gonna be DJ Ali on the A.Y.O radio. Yeah, drop it. Don't touch that dial. You're listening to DJ Harry on the A.Y.O radio. They call me Ugly Kid. You show that to your boy. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, drop it. Yeah, DJ Harry on the wheels of steel. Drop it. Yeah, drop it. That's how we do. They call me Ugly Kid. And yeah, this is Ugly Kid. I'm gonna be DJ Harry, a journalist on A.Y.O radio. You show that to your boy.
Hello everyone, my name is Dayo Amusa. Of course you will agree with me that it is beautiful to have luxury cars. And of course, it is awesome to have beautiful dresses complementing it with expensive jewelry. But then, what you darling is your taku can you report Bulu fellow, who fellow see Dubai to the Shayeli, I don't follow America, I don't follow Singapore. Of course, you got to Germany. She does a little bit of her budget. I shall not go. I shall not have a day for you. Ṣùgbọ́n kí ni nǹkan tí ò ní kúrò láíláíláíláí oyún ní ilẹ̀ kárí lórí kárí gbígbé kárí bí farasin oyún lè ní orí tèmi ọ̀rọ̀ ní ìtàwá sọ fún mi pé kí wọ́n darapọ̀ mọ́ mi ní Zion Garden kí ẹ̀yin náà wá ṣe kí ni kẹ́yìn náà wá mú sí mi ibi tí mò ń sọ yìí 24 hours security 24 hours uninterrupted electricity àmì títí ìgbẹ̀tún wá ń kọ́ tó kàn lẹ́nu. Ṣé sọ́dọ̀ tó Zion Garden tí mo sọ fún mi yìí àwọn àǹfààní kankan tí wọ́n wà fún ẹ̀yin tó bá tẹ̀ wá lérò pé èmi ò ní kí ni láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan o òun ni pé ẹ tún lè máa sanwó instrumental ìgbóni fún díẹ̀ fún ìrọ̀rùn tèmi ẹ máa bọ̀ ní Zion Garden tó bá wà lè gòkè báwo ṣe fẹ́ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa darapọ̀ mọ́ wa rèé.
Láti ra ilẹ̀ ní Zion Gardens ṣìmáwá 450,000 naira ní tí ó bá sanwó lẹ́ẹ̀kan ṣoṣo 600,000 naira ní tí ó bá sanwó láàrin oṣù mẹ́fà pẹ̀lú àsọlẹ̀ 100,000 naira bí ẹ bá fẹ́ sanwó láàrin oṣù méjìlá 720,000 naira ní o pẹ̀lú àsọlẹ̀ 60,000 naira ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ sanwó láàrin oṣù mẹ́rìnlélógún 820,000 naira ní pẹ̀lú àsọlẹ̀ 35,000 naira Zion Garden Ìbẹ̀jùlẹ́kí 1.2 million naira ní bí ẹ bá fẹ́ sanwó lẹ́ẹ̀kan ṣoṣo 1.
Yes, boss. You love from A.Y.O radio. Thank you so much to everyone.
It's a whole boy, the ski master. Keep listening to A.Y.O radio. Don't touch the dial. You Now it goes on till it goes. Ashibu Kepa. Would you be with you? Would you be with you? Oh, it's your old boy, Diggy the ski master. Keep listening to A.Y.O radio. Don't touch it, dad. Now it goes on till it goes. Ashibu Kepa.
Yes, boss. Yes, boss. Thanks to everyone that listening to Nikkydiva, the presenter. That's Ade Nike Akintunde, our presenter, voluntary presenter, live from Nigeria, Lagos to be precise. Yes, so our topic today was determination. And the name of her program is Be Inspired. She's done a wonderful job. I'm telling you, no experience in broadcasting, but we are training her. And as you can see, I believe that she did well, okay? Especially broadcasting via phone link. So not many people can do it. This is why A.Y.O radio does best. We train people. We bring out the best out of you. And our topic today, determination. I grabbed a few points. I don't know if you actually grabbed it as well. You must help yourself. Don't wait for people to help you. Most people always wait for people to help you. You understand? People can't help you if you don't help yourself. They want to see you helping yourself first. You understand? Before they can help you. Even God, the Holy Book, if you want to call it holy, the Holy Book says God helps those who help themselves too. You understand? So you have to help yourself first before anyone can help you. And she also mentioned that you have the right to live, so don't waste your life. So, like, I think what she's saying was there's no reason for you to actually waste your life. Some people commit suicide for no reason. I can't see any reason why you should kill yourself. You understand? If things are not working out for you today, you understand? Look forward to tomorrow. Today might be rough, tomorrow will be better. If you're determined to succeed in life, you will definitely succeed. Yeah, shout out to my MC, Moses Owolabi. Shout out to Adeola Oshiloye. And the Big Tizzy was there, Larry Davis, and many wonderful people. So determination, be determined. Surround yourself with good people. She pointed that one out. Trust me, if you surround yourself with bad people, you will definitely be bad. I don't know what to say. You understand? Say, for example, people who live in the UK, if you come to UK and you stayed with people who are doing fraud, you understand? You will definitely partake in fraud. Majority, maybe not everyone. Because I don't mean what they need, you understand? You understand? So those people are very few. They are actually hard to find. But if you come to this country and you started living with people who like to work, who go to work, every day, who like to earn their living legally, you will also copy them. You understand? They say birds of the same feather flocks together. If you are staying with people, bad people, people who do fraud, people who fight, people who are humanizers, people who are many. And also, if you stay with successful people, people who like to work, people who are determined, you understand? You will definitely do the same thing. You understand? You'll be inspired by them. You understand? So the people you hang around with will determine your future. If you hang around with, trust me, I have some friends who are very successful. I hang around with them. I'm not successful yet, but I have hope, You determine. If you have full hope that something is going to be better, it will be better. But if you keep thinking that, oh my God, I can't make it in life anymore, or oh my God, joining Bado gang will be my way out. Yeah, I want to make fast money. Yahoo is the right answer. Yes, that's what you'll be doing because you are with them. You understand? If you hang around with Olodo, you will be Olodo. Trust me. Well, before I go, this is not actually my program. I just want to ask you a few questions if you have answer to them. What's the worst meal you've had abroad? What is the worst meal that you've had abroad? Don't forget that you can text it to me, those people live on Facebook and those people live on YouTube. I will always encourage people to go to YouTube or go to Tuning Radio or our web player where you can actually hear proper radio. You understand? I'm not a big fan of Facebook, even though it's good. But the reason I'm not is many people are on it and they're talking lots of maloney, as Americans we say it, but I call it bollocks. You understand? So, and also, what is the strangest place you spent a night? What is the strangest place that you've spent a night? And the third one would be, when have you been most frightened while traveling? I can tell you a story about that one. I remember one time I was on air in flight and there was a heavy turbulence and we actually thought we were going to die. You understand? Because the way the plane was dropping was very, very fast and like plane jack. It was very, very fast and frightening. And then there was a guy, an Igbo guy. When everybody's praying, everybody's frightening, this man was on the phone and he wasn't meant to be on the phone. So they warned him. You know, some people are, I don't know, they just tick. They don't listen. They don't want to listen. They don't like authority. They don't like taking order from anybody. You understand? So hostess and air hostesses and well, let me just call them stewards. They talked to him, but he wasn't listening. So they went to report him to the pilot. So now the pilot announced. This is how he announced. He said, "Ladies and gentlemen, we ask everyone to please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt because we are going through a bad turbulence." At this point yesterday, a plane nearly lost control. So we are hoping that we'll all make it alive. I will try my possible best. When we had a plane nearly lost control at this very particular point, come and see prayer. Holy Ghost fire. Some Christians are powerful. Trust me. Even I'm sure there are Muslims there, but I couldn't hear any Muslim saying Allahu Akbar or Salam Alaikum or whatever they want to say. But I'm sure the Muslims in there, they were actually praying like Christians too. You understand? Because everybody was praying in English. So it was very frightening. So that was my frightening experience while traveling. And also I remember one time when my wife and I was in Nigeria, I think it was 1995. That was actually my first time to return to Nigeria and taking my wife for our first time to Africa. So my frightening time during traveling was then she had to drink water. She wanted to blend in. She didn't want people to think that she's European. She didn't want people to start thinking that she's British. She's Obruni in Ghana. Obruni means Oyibo. So she wanted to blend in. So she drank well water, well water. And trust me, it didn't go down well. She was very, very sick. And at that point, I was so scared that she was going to die. And I didn't want my wife to die in Nigeria because she wasn't born in Nigeria. So it would be nice if we both die, or will she die here? You understand? Because she was born here. I don't mind me dying in Nigeria because I was born in Nigeria. You get me? So, but thank God, God bless my mom. She just took up the nursing role and looked at shout out to my man Duro Jaye. Long time no see, no time no talk. Yeah, holla at your boy. There's this thing called telephone. Give us a call, man. You get me? Give us a call. Alright, boss? Yes, you're my old pal from University of East London. No respect to you guys. I think we need to do a reunion, University of East London reunion party. I'm telling you, it should be hot. Trust me. Okay, well, how do we know what is safe to eat nowadays? Because I don't know, maybe people are making it up. What if we think people are making it up and it's really true? You understand? Because many things nowadays are fake. We are seeing fake robbers, fake rice, fake spaghetti, fake water, fake anything coming up nowadays. You understand? So how do we know? Even fake eggs. You understand? How do we know what is actually real to eat? What is not dangerous for us? The world we live in, I don't know why people will actually do such a thing, make something fake and expect us to eat it. Not even thinking about the effect. And I'm asking this question. Where is the World Health Organization? What are they doing? They must be sleeping because, I don't know, maybe they actually want people to die. Maybe they want us to die. I don't know, because I would have thought that they should do something about this, isn't it? It would be the right thing to do, isn't it? Because they are shout to DJ Sky. Because they are the government. If you are the government, your role as government is to make sure that you protect the citizen. Actually, we are the government as well. Government, remember the definition of people, I think it's called government for the people, by the people, blah, 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 people. I just have to use blah, blah, blah because I can't remember the actual definition. But we are the government as well. But the government, the ruling government, the people who are ruling us, they must make sure that the citizens of their country are well looked after, including eat proper food. We are using our money to pay for this food. If you're not going to go outside and buy something that is fake. You understand? Actually, there's something that's been bothering me for a very, very long time. And I don't know, maybe I haven't even had the opportunity or the I was going to say the balls to ask everyone, how do mad people survive? You know, mad people, crazy people, how do they survive? How come they don't get food poisoning? Because I see them going around, going through the bin, something that somebody actually ate, probably rotten, or probably might even have ants inside, and they eat it because they're starving, they need food. Obviously, mad people don't have a job, they don't work, but they still have to survive. They're human beings, they have to feed their tummy. You understand? But they go to the bin. You understand? And they pick up rubbish. What's we call leftovers. They pick up leftovers and eat it. And when they eat that leftovers, you see them the following day, then you see them after 3 years, you see them still alive after 10 years, 20 years. There are some popular mad people that you always see them, and they eat rubbish and they don't die, they don't have food poisoning. How can we, if you and I go to the bin, or even you remember your leftover at home, after 3 days, if it starts smelling or a little bit rotten, if you eat it, you know you're going to have diarrhea. You're going to be going toilet, running stomach, pains, all sort of things. You're going to be sick, basically. You understand? Why is it that mad people do it brilliantly? Can somebody actually knock this man dead brain and tell me how come they survive and we can survive on rubbish food? I'm sure mad people, if they see all this fake rice and fake whatever, if they eat it, that will be luxurious to them. And they'll be living a good life. They'll live well. They'll talk well. Another thing about mad people is, I watched a movie yesterday. Obviously, I've been seeing movies, watching movies that actually portray mad people as future teller, or people who can actually tell you something that will come to pass in future. They can see you and say to you, oh, you have a wife or a husband who is planning to kill you, or you know somebody that you shouldn't be hanging out with them, or on the so date, please do not leave your house to avoid danger, or roadside accident, or whatever accident or incident, whatever. You understand? And it's not a movie that portraying this, because I don't think I've ever seen any Western movie portraying mad people as future teller. People can see what's going to happen to you, because here they're mad, isn't it? They're mad. Here they will just send them to psychiatric hospital. You understand? But for them to actually be telling you what the future is, and you listen and you believe, you understand, and you act upon it, what they tell you, and it comes to pass. It always comes to pass in a movie, in Hollywood movie. Is it true? Can somebody actually tell me, is it true? Can mad people predict your future? Do they have this power to see the future? In Africa, Africa in general, there are lots of people who are actually frustrated, who are stressed out, who are this, who are that, and it happens a lot in Africa when you see them. Ladies and gentlemen, you're still listening to DJ Ali, journalist on A.Y.O Radio. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching and listening. Don't forget, I'm live on YouTube as well, so please go and watch me on YouTube. So as I was saying, sorry Jude, JK Studio, sorry about that. So there are lots of people who are stressed in the professional army. You understand? If I tell my manager that I'm stressed, they will tell me to stay home, not to come to work. You understand? Because stress is a very, it's something that we have to take seriously. But in Africa, you don't even know who is stressed out. Some people can be depressed in the UK, and they will send them to psychiatric hospital to have them treated. How many people have been diagnosed? I can't say that word very well. Diagnosed. You always have one word that you can't really say. But sometimes I can say it perfectly, but sometimes I just don't get it. Diagnose, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so so many people wandering around in Africa, Nigeria. Well, they always say it's the giant of Africa. So let me stick with the giant of Africa. So, which I don't really believe, but everyone thinks it's true. So I have to follow the crowd. Okay? So in Africa, many people are frustrated, they're depressed, they stress out. You understand? And they are ready to blow out. They are ready to take the anger, their depression on the next man. This is why when I watch videos of people taking part in jungle justice, you understand? And people that they are killing. Some of them are innocent. You understand? So when I see them, I always look at their face, look at their movement, the body as they're killing, as they're throwing stone, as they're killing another human being. I can actually tell that they are not right up there. Can everybody think they are? Can you actually point out and tell me that they are okay? Are they okay? If you are okay, you can't kill another human being. What? No matter what that human being is done. I'm not condoning crime. You understand? But there are ways to deal with crime. You do not put the law into your own hands. You understand? When you watch them, the way they kill another human being, just because I even saw a police officer pushed a malam, and the malam obviously lost his balance and smashed his head and fell inside the gutter, and he died instantly. And you know what happened next? They tried to kill the police officer. In return, people have an accident. If you're a motorist, you kill someone, the next thing is they want to kill you instantly. No mercy. You understand? People do make mistakes. You understand? You can kill. Anybody can kill. Anybody can be a killer. You understand? We all have that tendency of killing someone. You understand? But we are just different from each other. Some people, out of anger, without thinking twice, predetermined killers are different. You predetermine. You understand? But some people can actually kill without even thinking. And then after they've done it, I'm not condoning it, it's not nice. And then they regret. You understand? Everyone deserves a second chance. That is my motto. And I think everyone should think about giving people a second chance. And the fact that Nigeria, Africa, any part of the world, we have law that governs us. You understand? And part of the law is you must not kill. If you kill, they will kill you. Do people ever think about that? That if I kill this man, if I partake in jungle justice, I'll be dead too. Why do you want to die? Because somebody has just done something horrific or horrible, something uncalled for, something unspeakable, and you want to kill that person just because you are angry, you are upset. You want to take the law into your own hands because someone has done something unspeakable. No, you can't do it. It's not right. So, ladies and gentlemen, by the power invested in me, I love saying that word, I'm going to have to say my goodbye today. Thank you so much for listening to Nikkydiva, the presenter of Be Inspired. Join her next time, same place, on A.Y.O Radio, UK. Thank you. And also watch out for A.Y.O Radio Awards 2017 in Lagos next month. It's going to happen. We are awarding role models in society. If you've been following me, you will know that I'm a big fan of people doing great things. I'm a big fan of people who are not doing crime. So I think we need to reward them for it. You understand? It's not easy to become a man. It's not easy to do anything in life. Even what I'm doing is not even easy. It's not even easy for me to raise money. You understand? To actually raise money and be giving awards. Remember, I work hard for this money, but I like to encourage people, motivate them, inspire them in whatever they're doing, which is legal. You understand? Because they can also motivate other people and they can also motivate themselves. So this is why I'm giving an award to role models in Nigeria. You understand? It's not the first time I'm doing awards in Nigeria. I think it's going to be the third time. But this year's one is very different because in the past, I've always been giving 1 and 2 awards. You understand? It hasn't been more than 2 awards. But this year, I'm giving 10 awards out. So you could be a winner. So the categories are coming out very, very soon. So ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support it financially, or even if you want to be a media partner, please contact me because I will need every help necessary. Okay, I will need every help necessary. And I also want to say that the money that we are actually getting from it, I'm investing 100,000 into it, and any money we get from the event, I'm going to donate it to the Lagos General Hospital. I think they call it LUT. So it's a charity event. I'm not making money out of it. I'm going there to motivate, to promote, and then to give money to Lagos General Hospital so that they can heal or look after sick people at the hospital. Not everyone has got the privilege to go to the hospital and pay their own bills. You understand? Some people are hit on the road, and the person who hit them, who's supposed to look after them, run away. So, and these people haven't got a job. And you know the economic situation in Nigeria. The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. You understand? There's no money for Bekun. You understand? Which is underprivileged people. You understand? There's no money. You understand? Some people don't have a job. Some people can't send their kids to school. You understand? And the worst thing is for you to be sick again when you don't have money and you're sick. It's not like us in the UK. We have the free NHS. You understand? You can go to the hospital for free. You get everything free. If you don't have a job, you know you're still going to be looked after by the government. If you have a job, you pay for your medication. Simple as that. You understand? So you have to help other people. So this is why I'm giving the award to there are 10 categories. So we are giving award to everyone, all the role models in Nigeria. Even I always say to people that if you're a father or a mother looking after your children, you are a role model. It doesn't have to be celebrity alone. You understand? Anybody, even school person that go, say for example, if you are intelligent, you come first in the class of whatever, maybe 30 or 40 or 100, you come first, you're a role model. I will be giving an award. I'm also visiting some schools as well. So they've invited me to schools. I'm going to be visiting other institutions like the Army, Territorial Army in Lagos. You understand? So I'm a big fan of Lagos because well, historically, I was told that I was born outside Lagos, but I discovered myself from the age of 2 in Lagos. So I've always thought that I was born in Lagos. So there's no reason why I shouldn't claim Lagos. So Lagos is my place of birth. Babe, Benoni, Kuabe, Kojadrosibe. So double daddy for all the Lagosians. Shout out to everybody that listened to me today. Shout out to, oh my God, my boss lady, Jamila. Yes, so Jamila, she holds remarkable events. I forgot the name of the beach, but I know it's a beach in London. Oh, sorry, outside London. I can't remember anything about that beach as I speak, so because this is live. But Jumil are very, very popular among the Caribbean people and also African people. I've worked for her, and I was so honored to work for her as a video man. So shout out to June. Thanks for watching. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say my goodbye now. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please always support us. I'm live at YouTube. Just go to YouTube, type in DJ Ali Journalist. Actually, go to Google, type in DJ Ali Journalist. You will find my name everywhere. You understand? I'm bragging now. I'm bragging. Google my name, DJ Ali Journalist. You will find it everywhere. Yeah, God bless our houses. Take care and God bless you. Don't touch the dial. You are still listening to A.Y.O radio station in London. Yes, so we are not number one, but we are one of the best. We're doing a great job. I'm so proud of all my presenters, the voluntary one. It takes determination, you understand, to actually do something that you are not getting paid for. So I love them all, and God bless them for me.